confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang radio show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang social media, keeping you connected.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Warning: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Here's the thing. With all the factors that are facing the markets right now, they're known by the markets, okay? And so people who are tweeting at me, hey, you're a moron, you're an idiot, don't you see what's going on in Ukraine? Yeah, I see what's going on in Ukraine. So does everybody else in the markets. And over the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're likely to see resolution, not only on Russia versus Ukraine, but get a little resolution on what the Fed's path of interest rate hikes is. And the market likes certainty. So you've got to be investing here.
Oh, yeah, you got to be investing right here. Yeah, right. How many times did they tell us that? How many times did they tell us buy on the dip? And they were dead wrong. I'll tell you exactly how many times they told us to invest, and they were dead wrong. First, if you remember going back to November of 2021, that's when the NASDAQ, after 14 years, stopped rallying because we just couldn't, the economy couldn't take any more inflation. Inflation was really heating up. And the way they moved the big tech stocks up for the last 14 years was to print money and to buy treasuries to keep those interest rates low, which is an environment big tech likes, and they rally. Well, they just can't keep doing that year over year after year. For 14 years, they finally hit a point that inflation went up to 8.5% from their target of 2%. So they had to stop. Come on. Then they turned around and they said, well, let's just keep pushing up the other leader, because there's only two leaders in the market, big tech and banks. Let's push up the banks. Because yields are high. We don't have to take those down. And banks love high yields. Yeah, sure, banks love high yields, but people can't afford it. Because all the savings you hear about is a bunch of nonsense. That savings came from all the subsidies, the socialist plans, the American Rescue Plan, the American Family Plan, Budget Plan, Infrastructure Plan. That's where all that money came from. $6 trillion, and now it's down to $1.2 trillion. It was $1.5 trillion as of last week. Now it's down to $1.2. So, and the reason you got all these bad numbers with Home Depot and so forth, Lowe's and Target and all those big retailers, people don't have that money. And that's why Biden was so frustrated. Remember, he wanted to pass through another $6 billion through, I don't know what it's called, Big Build Better or something. And Manchin stopped it, and Sinema stopped it, and thank God. So to say that this market is now, remember, they said first it was around. Then let me get back to my point. Then they said, okay, we were at a bottom at 412. Well, that didn't work out well. It dropped. Then they said we were at a bottom of 400. That didn't work out well. That dropped. So every place they set up a bottom, and it was 3 different places, and when it broke underneath the 50-day moving average at right around 438, he said, oh, that's the bottom now. Well, 438 didn't work out, 410 didn't work out, 400 didn't work out, or 4,000 if you look on SPX. None of that worked out. So now they're trying to do another 12 to 13% rally. They're look, you get these rallies. In every crash, you get these bear market rallies. They're called relief rallies. A lot of it is profit taking. People have no idea what's going on. They just think, oh, okay, it's over. That's all. The spiders are down about 17, 18%. NASDAQ's about 25, 26%. Oh, they're not going to go any further. Really? You don't think so? Come on, give me a break. We got a real problem here. And it's not being fixed. That's the problem. We have a budget that's exploding on top of the inflation. You got Medicare, Medicaid, that's gone nuts. 34 trillion. You got Social Security's gone crazy. 22 trillion. Defense, 723 billion. The interest alone on our debt, national debt, just paying our interest on the 30 trillion is almost 500 billion a year. That's just the interest on 30 trillion national debt. Households are in deep trouble with debt. 72% of households can't raise $1,000 between them. They got too much debt. I mean, all the stuff you hear is just total nonsense they give you. And this thing with, this thing with gasoline is not over yet. People, oh, that's it. Gasoline's not going to go any higher. Of course it is. This is not, we haven't began to hit what's going on here. But I told you, this market can go down to where it started its rally in March of 2020. That means this market can go down, the S&P can go down, what's that, another 20, 30% from here. I mean, I'll get that from my producer to make sure the percentage, but it could go down probably at least 20, 30% from here. Because, see, there's no support. The big institutions aren't coming in and buying these stocks. You can see it. When you only have about 30, I'll round it off. Let's say we can drop another 40% because we only have about 22% of our stocks that are over their support. When we have these beautiful rallies, everybody's making money, 70% of the stocks are above their support. We're less than half that. And why are we less than half that? Because of the fear. If you look on a VIX chart, when we have these big rallies, you have 70%. Let's take the S&P 500. Those 70% of the S&P 500 are over their support. 70% of the stocks, of the 500 stocks, over their support. That's wonderful. And then you look at the fear meter, you're around 15 to 20. Very little fear. Well, the fear meter is over 30, going towards 40. You hit 40, there's no buyers. We're between 30 and 40. There's not enough buyers. The big institutions aren't buying. And that's why, instead of having 70% of the stocks over their moving averages support, you have only 30%. So the proof is right there. So you're being lied to. The proof is on the chart. It doesn't lie to you. If you don't have 70% of your stocks over the support of 50 and 200-day moving average, you only have 30. You're in trouble. And the reason you only have 30% instead of 70% because of the fear. You got to only have, like, if you can keep 15% of the people in there buying the fear meter down to about 15%, you're in great shape because everybody would be buying stocks and you'd be up that comfortable level where 70% of your stocks are over support. We're not there. We're heading towards 40% on fear. which means the big institutions are buying, and that's why we're nowhere near that 70% of the S&P 500 stocks being above their support. It's that simple. Go look at a chart. Join the gang free for 10 days. We'll show you during that 10 days how it works. That's the problem. 90% of the people don't know what the market does or how it works. It's terrible. So people are here jumping in today, going crazy buying stocks. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea. They're all think they're going to get rich now buying Cisco and Netflix and Target and what are you, nuts? We have too much money still flowing out of this market. More when I get back. Join my gang, free for 10 days. Check it out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want to know how, the problem is 80% of the folks who are in the market, they don't know how the market actually works. They have no idea. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel, and it says how the stock market explained. Just go to Phil's Gang YouTube channel, and you'll see right there, Stock Market Explained. And I do an explanation, okay, as to how this market really works, what's going on. In other words, it identifies for you clearly, okay, why this market can go down 40 more points. You can't have a stock market going up when you have 500 of the top stocks in the country, in the world. You need 70 of those as stock, 70% of those 500 to be what we call above support. And I explain this in my YouTube channel. It's free. And when you drop below 70%, you're down to about, what do we know, about 28%. On average. That's really bad. Now, why are you down 28%? This is important to understand. And then when you see today markets up now it's 578 points, you don't get all excited. You know this is temporary. So we're well below the 70%. That's because we don't have enough we don't have enough institutions buying. We don't have enough hedge funds, enough insurance companies. Never mind the retail customer. They don't count. Stocks don't go up when retail people buy. Stocks go up when institutions buy. When big hedge funds, big insurance companies, big investment banks. Well, you can see if they're buying or not. There's a chart. It's called VIX. And when that VIX chart, it's a fear meter. And when that VIX, when it's between 15 and 20, that means they're all buying. And that's why 70% of your 500 stocks are above support. And that's why the market keeps going up. And that's when you kept hearing every day for almost 14 years, new highs, new highs, new highs. That all stopped in November of 2021. But they won't tell you that. Now go to my site, go to Phil's Gang, go to my YouTube channel, and Stock Market Explained, you'll see it, and you'll understand why we can go down another 40%. Today, okay, they're rallying the market today. They're going after the bank stocks. I told my members last week, I said, they're going to come in and start rallying the bank stocks. They're a leader. They've been beaten down so badly, there's going to be a lot of profit taking. Look at the profits we made in our banks. My God. Wells Fargo, Bank of America. I mean, we made terrific in shorting these stocks. Bank of America. We're up about 20% in Bank of America. Wells Fargo, about 18%. Goldman Sachs, about 12%. Citigroup, about 12%. JP Morgan, about 14%. CUBI, 21%. TBK, we're up 25% in that bank. These are shorting. We shorted these. So now I want to go and take my profits. I have to buy it so the stock goes up. That's what's leading the market today. But they won't tell you that. This everything's terrific. It's not. Because let me tell you why. The institutions do not buy stock when they're unsure about the administration, what they're going to do next. Let me explain something to you. What drives this whole country is oil, energy. And the biggest investors, the hedge funds, the insurance company, the biggest banks, they love investing in energy, drilling. They don't invest in drilling anymore. Very little. Very little. That hurts the whole market. That hurts the whole market. Now, it's been great because oil prices are going up because we're not producing as much. And why aren't we producing it? Because they're not investing as much. Why aren't they investing? Because they can't trust this administration. Let me give you an example. Remember when the spokesperson, Carrot Head I call her, she came out and she's saying, well, there's about 9,000 leases they're not using. And they're gouging prices. That's the problem. They're gouging. No, that's a bold-faced lie. That's not true at all. Do you know it takes about 10 years? I was in the business. It takes 10 years from the time you say, okay, you can sign a lease anytime you want with the government. But to find out there's oil in the ground and prove there's oil in the ground and get to that ground and get the permits, it's 10 years. Now, that's okay if you're guaranteed a return. But when you got a wacky administration that's gone green nuts, you can't get investors because they're not sure of the return. Because let's say it takes $65 a barrel to, let's say it cost me $65 a barrel to bring this oil out of the ground. With this administration, oil prices could drop right down to $20 a barrel. Now I'm really screwed. Now I'm screwed. If oil drops 20 and I'm paying 65 to get out of the ground, because you don't know what they're going. Here, give you an example. Do you remember when they came out and they said that they were going? They promised they're going. Remember they put all these drilling bans on all the federal lands, and then they came out and they said, "Wait a minute, don't get excited, okay? The drilling ban is only going to be applied to new oil and gas leases on federal lands, not the old ones, guys. You're okay. So invest. You're fine." Okay, so everybody starts investing. 3 months later, they pulled 70 permits on the existing projects that they said they weren't going to do. They revoked it within 3 months. I'll explain when I get back and how you make money in the stock market when you know what you're doing, when you understand the market.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, We recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. PhilsGang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. The Dow's down.
Welcome Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Go to my YouTube channel. It's free. Phil's Gang YouTube channel. And you click on it, you'll see right there, it says Phil's Gang YouTube channel. Click on that, and you'll see where it says Stock Market Explained. And I explain to you clearly, okay, why the market keeps going up and stops and comes right back down again. Very clear. And that's probably one of the most helpful things you'll ever learn. Just like, again, what's going on now. People have no idea. This administration is so corrupt, so bad, and they lie to us every day. That's only going to make stocks go down more. So you got to know how to sell short. And we spent a lot of time on that. We spent a lot of time on shorting. And when the market's in trouble and it's going down, and it can go down another 40%. You don't have to believe me. But tell me when I wasn't ever right. Every time I tell you these markets are going to pull back or crash, I've always been right. And then go down another 40%. Because things are so screwed up. This economy is so screwed up. And here's why. Because, again, you're only as good as the people around you. And Biden, and look, this isn't about politics. This is the truth. I mean, he's just one of the worst. He's one of the worst. And the people he puts around him are horrible. Here, listen to this.
The president has said that he never spoke to his son about his overseas business dealings. Is that still the case?
Yes.
Okay, now that's a lie. So why would we be so lucky to think he'd be truthful to us about the economy? That, we all know, is a lie. Now listen to this. This is the Secretary of the Interior on gas prices.
Do you believe that gas prices are too high?
I think that Americans are still recovering from this terrible pandemic, and there are a lot of other world events that are making things difficult for all of us.
So it sounds you're unwilling to say that gas prices are too high.
We're doing all we can, Senator.
No, you're not. She doesn't have the moral fiber. She doesn't have the guts to tell people their policies are why we are in this position. And it always starts at the top. Always starts at the top. I don't care what company you work for. The atmosphere in the company always starts at the top. The guy at the top's a liar, it's going to come all through your company. If he's an honest guy, it's going to come through your company. Always starts at the top. Now listen to this. Now this is Jennifer Granholm. She's the energy secretary on gasoline, on gas. Listen to this, talking about gas, energy secretary. Listen.
It is not administration policies that have affected supply and demand.
How can you say that? Why don't you answer my question? From January to August, the price of gasoline was up over 30% in my state alone. Are you telling me, Madam Secretary, are you telling me under oath that these policies had no effect?
No, they did not. Ask
That is
Vladimir.
a remarkable statement. I have to say, Madam Secretary, with all due respect, your answers are insulting.
It starts at the top. Are you kidding me? Their policies don't have anything to do with this? We know that's not true. For God's sakes. I don't want to go through it all. But since that inauguration, he canceled, remember, first thing, he shut the gas line down. He turns around, that's the day of the inauguration. Then he canceled leases on 8 western states. And then he shut down the Anwar leases. Then he approved the Nord Stream 2 pipeline so that Russia can become very wealthy and start the war with Ukraine. Trump had the Nord Stream pipeline shut down, wouldn't lease it to him. Biden leases it. Talk about gas. The day he got into office, Biden, gasoline was $2.32. Every time he did something, canceled the leases on the 8 Western, gasoline went to $2.84. That was in March. And then June 2021, he shut down Anwar, Alaska, the Arctic. He shut down all that drilling. Gasoline now went from $2.32 to $2.84 to $2.88 in June 2021. Then he reversed Trump's approval on the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. Trump would not let Russia put their gas through it to Europe. Biden says, no, you put all the gas you want through and become rich. That was on November 16, 2021. Gasoline now went to $2.32 to $2.84 to $2.88 to $3.40. They said they have nothing to do with it, their policies. Then 92,000 Russian soldiers are on the Ukraine border. They didn't even attack yet. So gasoline went from $2.32 on January 20th, 2021. When they got on the border, didn't attack yet, it was at $3.70. That was on November 20th, 2021. They had nothing to do. This was all Biden. And they won't own up to it. Now listen to this.
How many barrels of oil does the U.S. consume per day?
I don't have that number in front of me.
So some suggest it's about 18 million, which would suggest you're releasing less than 3 days.
She didn't even know the consumption, how much oil we use. All right, let's get back to the real meat is and why the market's going to go down to 40% more. Biden, okay, here's another reason. Listen to this.
Secretary, have any of the 42 illegal migrants on the terrorist watch list or no-fly list encountered on our southwest border been released into the United States?
Ranking Member Jordan, as I mentioned before, I will provide that data to you with respect to the disposition of each one. I do not know the answer to your question.
The Secretary of Homeland Security does not know the answer to the status of 42 individuals who came to our southern border illegally, are on the no-fly list and the terrorist watch list. You do not know whether they are been released or not into the country. That's your testimony.
This is unbelievable, right? And our energy secretary doesn't know how much we consume. And this is amazing. Now, get this. So, Biden, he decides that he doesn't want us to be energy independent anymore. He wants us to be energy dependent. Okay? He wants us to be everyone driving around with electric cars. This is crazy. Okay? And then he says to everybody how the oil companies are price gouging. That's not true. And they got all these leases that they're not using. That's not true. As I told you, they turned around. Think what they did. He's trying to destroy energy so everybody goes to the electric cars. And it's destroying the country. Now remember, he said that he would not take any existing project, any lease that's existing, and put the new regulations and drilling regulations on it. But he did. 3 months later, he took 70 permits, yanked them, okay, and he said, well, he said, in order to approve these, it required a top political appointee, but instead a member of a career staff guy at the Bureau, he signed it off because he signed it off, these applications, and not a top political person, that we got to take these 70 permits away from you. And that you got to fill them all out again, send them back to us, and then we'll get back to you when they're approved. This is, and you wonder why it takes 7 to 10 years to produce oil from a well? So how do you make money on all this? I'll explain when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The one thing I promise you I'll do, I'll take responsibility. When I make a mistake, I'll say it. I'll acknowledge it and fix it.
And he hasn't. He hasn't. He made a mistake with taking Trump, reversing everything he did. So our inflation was at 1.4% at the inauguration. Then everything he did, those COVID bills, the Build Back Better bills, the infrastructure bill, They went from 1.4 up to 6.8% inflation. Their target's 2%. This has nothing to do with Ukraine. By the time Ukraine invaded, we were 8%. So was it 1.4? No Ukraine. 2.6? No Ukraine. 5.4? No Ukraine. 6.8? No Ukraine. By the time we got to 8%, because of all the gasoline and all the stuff he was doing, screwing up everything, that's why we're at 8%. And that's why gasoline went from $2.32 to $3.70. There's nothing to do with Russia. Now, how do you make money? That's the important thing. Well, first of all, you don't listen to Kramer. Get this.
In February, you had on your program the CEO of Signet, and we really liked her and thought her stock would be a good investment before Valentine's Day. And it was, but since then it has declined in value. So our question to you is,
well, Valerie, I got to tell you.
Should we buy more?
I want you to buy more. I think Gina Drosos is the real deal. His stock sells at 5 times.
There he goes again. I think you should buy more. The stock went down 40% since the day this idiot bought it. And she stays in it. Can you believe that? She stays in the stock. Lets it go against her 40%. What she needs to get even, she's got to get 80%. She's got to get 80% back to get even. She stayed in it. And just because Jim Cramer says to her, oh, I like the CEO, the guy's a real nice guy, interviews on my station, he was on the air with me, good to get on, this guy, buy more. And she's going to go buy more. If you look at my Pro 2 color-coded chart, from the day he said to buy it, it was solid red, telling you short, or at least don't buy if you don't want to short. But the beautiful thing about shorting, we love to see it when it's red and the money's being pulled out and the stock's tanking. We're down right now. The Nasdaq's down around 28%. The S&P's down 20%. Everybody thinks it's over. So that's okay, because today we bought some stocks today, what we call swing trades. We know they're only going to be good for 3, 4, 5 days. They're going to fall apart again, but we'll make money on the way up for 3, 4, 5 days, and then we'll make money on the way back down. Because the idea in the stock market, you've got to know how to sell short. And you poor people in 401ks, you're getting slaughtered. You're getting slaughtered. All you had to do is buy the spiders and reverse them, so that when you're selling short the spiders, whatever you were losing in your 401k, you're making on the other side, so you weren't losing money. We can't live with 8% inflation. We can't live with a bunch of people who are horrific. No integrity, nothing. These are bad people. Sit there and just lie. These are the people running our country. It has nothing to do with Republican or Democrat or independent. It has to do with this country is a company, and we got the worst managers of this company we ever could have. And when you have a company, you work for a company that has terrible management at the top, everybody suffers. But you don't suffer if you know how to defend yourself and sell short. And it's all I've been saying for over a year now. Why don't you learn how to sell short? In my color-coded chart, I'm telling you the truth. It tells you when you buy a stock, it's telling you whether think about this. My color-coded chart assists whatever chart you're using, whatever online charting you're using, it will assist it. In other words, when you go to buy a stock and you think, okay, I got to buy this because so-and-so said to buy it because of this and this. And you go look, and all of a sudden it's red. It's red. Now, these charts are patented. If it's red, it means more money is coming out than going in. Why would you buy it? No, you would sell it short. Or at least if you don't want to sell it short, don't get in it. This gal lost 45% of her money. She got in when it was red, but she didn't know it was red because our charts are patented. Everybody else's charts show red, green, red, green, 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 red, green, 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 red. Ours is solid reds, so you don't make a mistake. That's the beautiful thing about the Pro 2. Try it for 10 days. It's free, and you get a free membership for 10 days. Now, if they're going to run this, if they're going to get together and try to artificially run this rally, another 13%, they can do that. That's part of the game. That's part of crashes. That's part of crashes. But we'll be making money on the way back up. If it doesn't hold, comes back down, we'll be making money on the way back down. Once you know how to make money on both sides, what a difference it makes. So let us introduce you, okay, to at least shorting, introduce you to a color-coded chart that before you buy a stock, you're going to know if that stock's going to go up or stock's going to go down. If you say, well, that's impossible, how does he know that? Well, you got it for 10 days to prove me wrong. You got it for 10 days to prove me wrong. By the way, all my Sarasota listeners, on 9:30, you can also catch me on 8:60 a.m. Tampa, which covers Tampa, Sarasota. So you can also catch me on 8:60 a.m. The Answer. All right. Okay. Again, you want to every Friday, just go to, it's free, Phil's Gang YouTube, and when the page comes up, just go to, you'll see it right there, my YouTube channel, and it says Phil's Gang YouTube. Sometimes you have to scroll down a little bit, and you'll see Phil's Gang YouTube, Stock Market Explained 2022. Remember, I did this all the way up to the actual crash, which started in February. Remember, that's February 24th. They said the bottom was there. I said, no, it isn't. This is the crash. And then I took 8 weeks off, and I started again. Stock Market Explained. Think how that is. Nobody explains to you how the market works. Wouldn't it have been nice, this poor woman, if someone told her when Kramer said to buy SIG because he knew the CEO and a good friend of his, if someone explained to her there's more money going out of the stock in, why would you buy it? Wouldn't it be nice that somebody would explain that the leadership stocks are over, the big tech stocks are over? They're not going to be leading for 14 more years. You're not going to get rich like you did for the last 14 years. Those stocks are over with. People think, oh, they're just going to go, Apple's just going to go back up again like it's magic. No, I hate to tell you, Apple is not going to go back up again. It's not going to take leadership again. Everything has a cycle. And then when they start telling you, you're going to start hearing from all these people on the fake business network. They're going to tell you, oh, you better start buying high-quality value stocks now. Yeah, start buying high-quality value stocks. They'll tell you to Boeing and tell you to buy JBH Hunt Trucking and TJ Maxx and United Health. And no, you don't. You don't just buy a stock because it's a value stock. You buy a stock because money's going in it. And I just put up TJ Maxx. Someone's buying that today. Are they out of their mind? It's solid red. This stock has been solid red now from $72 down to $56. It dropped. You would have made 22%. You saw it's red. All you would do is the opposite. Instead of buy, you sell short. But you got people in here buying this today. Think they're going to get rich. They're going to be okay. Everything's fine again. You can't have things fine when our energy industry is so screwed up. When inflation, the target's 2%, it's almost, the real inflation rate's 18%. But let's use the lie, 8.5%. But there's opportunity. Yes, we'll buy Walmart again when it's the right time. We'll buy Home Depot, Target again when it's the right time. We'll buy Apple again, but it's not the right time. So just check us out for 10 days. Start with the spiders. So we'll get you to learn how to short with the spiders. It's easy to do. It's free for 10 days. If you don't stay after 10 days, you'll at least learn how to sell a stock short, and you know a lot more about how the market works. See you on the chart. Free for 10 days.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.